Alright guys, so this is how we make a meta deck. So first we'll put in some of our staples like Ash Blossom, Duster, followed by our Maxi, and our Imprims. And we'll also need several copies of Ghost Ogre. Probably about that many will do the job. And also about probably 2 Nibiru as well. And then we probably still want a Lightning Storm as well. And then... yeah, probably honestly we'll just run 2 copies of Cross-Eyed Designator as well. Put in copies of Effect Veiler as well. 2 copies. And honestly, these ratios still don't seem right. Feel like we need some more hand traps here. So we'll throw in 1 copy of Duel and Lockbird. 1 copy of Token Collector. You know, it might come up. And are we good now? Pretty good. Cool, and now that we've put in our staples, now we have 17 cards to effectively make a deck now. Which is plenty. If we didn't have more staples to put in. So, Adventure. 2 of these, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of these. And then, Foolish Burial. Yep. We put in 1 copy of Foolish Burial. And then... we need to finish adding some more staples, as it turns out we actually still probably don't have all our staples. So we add 2 copies of Fusion Destiny, 1 copy of Celestial, 1 copy of DB, and then 1 copy of Dasher. And yeah, we just put in our staples here. Alright, time to build our glorious deck now. What we do here is, we put in our 1 copy of Jet Synchron. We make our Hulk, or we put in our Hulk. We'll also put in Karibo. And let's take a good look at our hand traps, see if we aren't missing anything, you know? Ah yes, how could I have forgotten? I forgot to put in our copies of Forbidden Droplet. Silly me. Yep. 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet. So these are obviously the right ratios now. Maybe. We'll put in 1 more copy of Effect Veiler actually. And then what we're going to do here is we're just going to, let's see. We'll throw in 1 copy of, well, what's the point even? Guess we'll just put in Auroradon now, because that's just what every deck does. Why bother with anything else, you know? And then True King of all calamities, yeah. And then we'll just use... I realized the card we were missing from our main deck. We needed our 1 copy of Olion and Despot 1. Yep, the spot I won. We're sadly at 41 cards though. It is what it is. So now we'll add in our Rose Maiden, or Garden Rose Maiden. And then we'll need our Copy Coral Dragon. And then we'll need Ravenous Crocodragon. And Shen, I guess. So now that we have these cards, we can put just generic stuff, I suppose. Zeus. We now have Zeus. Now, oh boy. We have more cards to put in. We have 5 extra deck slots here. But right now, by this point, you're probably wondering, where are your archetype cards? Where are your, like, DD cards, or your zombie cards, or... Where's all of that? Well... it just doesn't fit with this core, you know? After I put in all my staples, I'm already at 41, so I don't have any space for any other cards at this point. So, you know, this is just how it is. So, anyways, now we'll put in Crusadia Arborea. We'll just put in 3 Arborea. Yeah, there it is. Bam. And we have Almirage. And this looks about right, yeah. Anything important we're missing? No, not really. I guess we could put in some other stuff, like Colossus, little stuff like that. But I guess we'll just put in cards like these. Bam, boop. And then access code, and one more card. Let's see. I forgot. Verde, Anaconda. Boom. And then we just need to give our deck a name. Yes, meta deck. Of course, this is what a meta deck looks like, right guys? So, if you aren't running all these cards, you're clearly just playing the game wrong. This is clearly the way the game is meant to be played. So, if you follow all these tips, you know, you should end up with a deck that looks somewhat like this, a bit like this, yep. And if you think this isn't a meta deck, then maybe you should check the ladder. I'm pretty sure every deck just looks a bit like this. So we have some test hands here. Bam, full combo. Normal summon effect failure, special Almirage, special Arborea, Halcyon. Oh, and for this hand, we'll just probably set cult by. Pass. We have Ghost Ogre effect failure. I'll probably stop whatever our opponent's doing. And then here with this hand we have Imperm, Red Reboot, Celestial. Well, we can still make a Griffin. Well, we can special a Griffin and just pass on this. With this, we have Crusadia Arborea, Lightning Storm, Imperm. Not much we can do, but pass. Crusadia Arborea, Ash, Effect Veiler, Called by, and Fusion Destiny. So we can just Halcyon Fusion Destiny pass here with this hand. Great. And then here we have double Ash Blossom. So since we have Jet in hand, we can actually just Halcyon pass. And we can mess around with Faithful a bit, I guess. And with this hand, we have Jet Synchron and Enchantress. So once again, Hulked on pass, but this time I suppose we'd have Griffin. And then we have Fusion Destiny, Maxi, Imperm, Effect Veiler. DP pass with 4 hand traps. Great. Enchantress and Foolish Burial. That's Hulked on. We send Jet Synchron, and we can also just special Griffin. Call it a day there. We've Imperm as well. Maxi, Nibiru, Crusadia Arborea, Ghost Ogre. Once again, we just make Almirage out of something. Special Arborea. Great. Wandering Griffin Rider, Maxi, double Imperm. We can just pass here, honestly, and it'd be fine. With this, we just send Jet here with the Foolish Burial. And that's Hulked on, Griffin, whatever. And then here we have Fusion Destiny, 2 Imperm, Maxi, fun. Fusion Destiny. And then we have Griffin as well. Great. What a quality deck. That is for sure fun to play against and fun to play with. You guys don't have to take my word for it. You can simply go onto the ladder and you'll see every deck looks a little bit like this, you know? They might take a little part of my deck here, you know? They might implement a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of this as well. And what do you know? You have the best deck in the game now. You're welcome.